Mr. Ian Welch, Managing Director, PSC Nitrogen Limited. Mr. Diogo Sign, LABIDCO, howsoever to pronounce that, thank you, please excuse the informality. Port Services Limited, I am challenged. Mr. Hayden Defoe, Head of Security Services for Citizens Bank Limited. Orators, Dr. Hazel Gibbs de Pisa and Mr. Richard Pierre, Heads of Religious Organizations, members of the Executive Student Guild, and chapter officers and executive members of the campus guilds at the University of Trinidad and Tobago, past honorary graduates of UTT, representatives of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to stand before you today in the capacity of Executive President of the Student Guild at the University of Trinidad and Tobago. I have thought long and hard of what my contributions should be, having been called upon to bring greetings on behalf of the student arm of the university. And I thought it only fitting and altogether appropriate to open with these words, made popular by Edmund Zowani, who, when reading from the dedication of his book, A Liberator's Life, in the 2005 film, The Interpreter, said, and I quote, "The gunfire around us makes it hard to hear, but the human voice is different from other sounds. It can be heard over noises that bury everything else, even when it's not shouting, even when it's just a whisper. Even the lowest whisper can be heard over armies when it is telling the truth," unquote. Immortalized within its poorly articulated linguistic structure is the potency and power of truth. It carries forth the notion that truth is its own majority, that the crowd, the popular opinions, the gnomic pronouncements, fear, discrimination, or criminality, or even the shadows of death itself cannot diminish the power of truth, even when it's not shouting, even when it's just a whisper or a cry without an alphabet. Today, we have gathered to celebrate the 10th anniversary of our national university, and thus commemorate its outstanding contributions that it has thus so nobly advanced upon our national landscape. Though young in age, the University of Trinidad and Tobago is strategically poised within the higher learning environment to usher in a much welcome season of change that will redound to the benefit of Trinidad and Tobago. Through its commitment to education with a global vision, the UTT has championed new and innovative ideas to meet the needs of this age and of generations to come. Its quality curricula and equally astonishing deliveries have indeed distinguished us from the rest. Quality education, married to service learning initiatives and a deepening commitment to community engagement and social responsibility, have all helped in paving our way forward. Our students have attended to social issues with great enthusiasm, proving that the UTT is not divorced from the realities that continue to demoralize us as a people and thus strain our relationships as citizens of the world. As such, today we gather to celebrate not just the stages of maturity that we have survived, but our commitment to excellence and the recognition that peace, security, and freedom are not finite commodities like land, oil, or gold, which one state can acquire at the expense of another. As students, we continue to challenge our program professors to aspire alongside us to model a system of education in the face of competitive global learning that is aptly able to meet the needs of human societies everywhere. to cater to new and innovative ideas that challenge existing philosophies and practices, to create a model system of education that shows compassion to the weak, but that weeds out tyrants and madmen. To this end, I seek only to encourage us to work together, knowing that our collective ambition outweighs and outranks the sum of our individual aspirations. May God richly bless the University of Trinidad and Tobago and our beautiful Twin Island Republic. Thank you.